Yes, and so the most negative thing I forgot to explain was war. We're in a war. We're in the Middle East. And so, negatively speaking, I would say, or pessimistically speaking, the most, uh, the worst thing that can happen, uh, yeah, we would all cease to exist from a nuclear winter. That would probably be the worst thing. But yeah, like that's probably not gonna happen because uh, well, I mean, I guess I'm optimistic in that sense, but it doesn't make any sense to think about the end of the world in that sense because you gotta still do your uh, role in civilization. I mean, until civilization stops existing, I guess. But yeah, so the war, like the war is it's tough to talk about it. You can't really talk about it at a bar because people get really upset. Usually because I'm drinking, and then and then it comes out about oh, it's 9/11 and then I am very emotional about 9/11, and so I think it's uh, yeah. In order to think skeptically about the war, I mean, you got to just look at it like what is war? War is the acquisition of resources from other countries by military force, and it's also publicly doing it because otherwise it's just like spy espionage. And so anyway, uh, I guess we have to trust. Well, being negative would be to not trust and like to be skeptical of. But then, I mean, to certain degrees, you have to. Our civilization, our Western civilization, we are in a war with Muslim. And the weird thing is, I was looking at natural gas, and Iran has the largest natural gas like fleet. And so, I mean, for the war, I think less than 1 million people have died, which is a lot. But like, it's not World War II, and I think I'm making it very positive. I think a negative, like obviously, we have no choice in being at war. We were forced into it, and so uh, the only thing we can do is accept it. And so, uh, I mean, we could protest it, we could be radical, but we're not because because I think our society has come to a point where protests and like well, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I feel that my generation has let down the world because because we weren't able to voice our ideas about being pushed into a war. And I mean, I guess that's very depressing, but it you still like that's a very negative perspective, and uh, it's I guess I mean it requires the belief in responsibility and free will, and so my belief in not having that is that this was the the culmination of a successful war, basically. I mean, so anyway, so that's it.